Thank you so much, Lerato, for sharing this story with us. You are truly a rare kind. Um, you know, you mentioned that you saw that there's a need in your community, for reading, and that is what inspired you to start your publication. Now, further than that, what actually made you think and believe, or actually even know that you could do this? As you know, we all have a desire inside, right? And the difference is the action behind it. When we are inspired and we follow through with the action, one needs an engine such as belief to actually execute their vision. And what actually made you believe that you could do it? So, someone else that's sitting out in a region that is so uncommon when it comes to initiating um, community projects. Just to let us know what made you know and execute without a doubt.
Thank you so much, Thato. I have studied journalism, National Diploma in Journalism with TUT. So I always loved reading, I always loved writing. And after finishing my diploma, I did a lot of community. Like I have written so many community newspapers. I've co-founded more than two community newspapers. Then I decided to go solo because this is my passion. It's not about money, but my passion and by empowering my community as a whole. To tell the truth, it is not easy to start a community project like a newspaper because sometimes people will go like, no, what is this? Like we are not people like now they're focusing on social media for information. So to start something like this, I don't know how to put it, but it needs passion, it needs perseverance, of which I have to master. Sometimes the adverse doesn't come in. I have to use money from my own pocket. I have to pay my journalist. I have to pay my graphic designer. So yeah, it's a whole lot of challenge that I'm facing. But hopefully the MDDA will fund me since I've applied for the grant funding which closed on the 1st of July. Yes, I'm just crossing my fingers. Yeah, to be funded. I have bigger plans with my application. I just want to see it being a national newspaper, not only for the community of Sekhukhune or the people of Limpopo, but I want to see it being the national newspaper. Hence, I named it the Reporter. I didn't want to say Sekhukhune Watons, or I didn't want to say Sekhukhune Observer because that will limit me from growing.
I mean, thank you. It's only our pleasure. You are the one that has walked through this journey, and thank you very much for letting us know. It is through passion that one is truly driven. Because that itch does not let you go until you execute, right? Um, when you speak about social, it actually brings us to the next question about transitioning, because we know that there's the traditional media sense of consuming content and news. Right now in the region, that's what you are publishing. So how are you actually making the transition into digital? How are you finding the digital world, in terms of the vision that you have? As you've mentioned, that's why you've called it the reporter. You didn't make it about the particular town, so you could actually go broader, which is amazing, to already have that vision in place and the steps that you've taken for that. So basically we are only in the beginning stages, right? So how are you finding the digital world and being able to bridge the two between traditional consumption and digital? That would be quite interesting.
Yes, Tato, I think the traditional media needs to work hand in gloves with the digital media or world, as to put it, because I believe as we are moving towards the fourth industrial revolution, the traditional media must also be prepared to move to that direction. As for social media, I think it's a great platform to break the news, but in most cases, the social media tends to focus more on fake news. And again, it's not even easy having my own publication. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I have a 4-month-old baby. So yeah, it's quite a challenge. It's just that I love what I do and I will continue to do what I love.